Hey YouTube, it's DirtyMobs, and today I want to walk you through a few strategies and thought process I utilize to beat a high elo Kennen, who is a hard counter to Illaoi. A lot of you asked for kind of the mechanical inner workings of the decisions I make, so hopefully this will help you out. You should like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Now, on the first play I'm going to show you is the play is more focused. It's not even focused on getting a kill. It's focused on how do I leverage this teleport to gain an advantage over Kennen, who is running Ignite in this matchup. So they have Flash Ignite. Now, to start, I'm going to need to get Kennen a little bit low. And Kennen, so this is a Grandmaster's Kennen, okay? Kennen is a hard counter to Illaoi. In theory, I should never, if both players are playing optimally, I should have no agency and I should never be able to really kill Kennen. The reason for that is Kennen has a very small hitbox. It should be extremely difficult for me to ever land my E. And even if I do land my E, Kennen should never be in a position where I can capitalize because they can just E away real quick and break it and then come back. And every time I miss my E, they should get a bigger and bigger lead. So what I have to do is get really crafty with my E. Kennen feels very safe behind these minions, especially this full health one. So what I need to do is find a way to kill these and then E through. I want to use this safety net against Kennen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slow it down a little bit. All right, so we've got the tentacle slam queued up. I W'd this higher health one to get it low enough. Now this tentacle slam is going to queue up and it's going to kill these 3 minions. And the beauty is when I E through. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to follow this up with a well-timed E. Now E has a little bit of an animation time. So as I throw E out, I want this tentacle to kill the minions right as the E gets here, and then it's going to go through and connect to Kennen, okay? Watch, I just cast E. It's now passing through. I cast E before the minions were even dead. That's going to land. Great. I'm going to keep it slow. Now, a lot of the times my kill potential here is to flash R, boom, R, and then I'll have Tentacle Slam, Tentacle Spawn. They'll both automatically slam onto the Spirit. And if that's enough, I would focus down Kennen, and then the Tentacles would take care of this, and I would get Kennen low enough, and Kennen would be slowed from the E break. The problem is that they're both too healthy. I mean, I don't think my Tentacles really threaten this too much. Kennen also has Flash, so if I can't instant kill Kennen for the most part, then he'll just flash away, and I don't really want to burn Flash for Flash. Also, I'm pretty low, so Kennen could turn and kill me, so I don't really want to do that play. And that's good because I'll use Flash later on. So we're just going to focus down this Spirit right now. Now, Kennen, instead of breaking, is contesting me, and this is going to backfire. So as the Spirit gets really low, I'm going to ult. Now, this looks really weird. Like, why would I ever ult here? Well, it's part of my long-term plan. My long-term plan of utilizing this teleport to get an advantage, okay? This ult is going to kill the Spirit. A tentacle will spawn and slam onto Kennen, who's going to be slowed. So we're going to get a little bit more damage output. Boom. Now, this tentacle is hit or miss. It's like 50-50 if it hits or not. If it hits, it's big, though. Beautiful. Okay. I don't want to chase, because if I chase and I flash W, Kennen will just flash as well. Not good. So what I'm going to do is, again, try to use this teleport to my advantage. I want to push this quickly before the next wave in the bottom left here meets. So I want to get this pushed in really quickly, because I know Kennen can't stay. Kennen has to reset because he has Ignite. So I'm going to make sure it pushes all the way in. Great. You see, look at this health. Kennen's going to clear this one wave and then reset themselves. So I'm going to back really quickly. I'm going to spend my gold, spit it up a little bit. Teleport back very quickly and just start pushing right away. This will tell me right now, if Kennen's not here, then I know I'm good. I also have a tentacle set up from the earlier Kennen spawns. I'm going to use that to my advantage. Boom, boom. And now, what we're going to do is take 2 plates and another wave. So we've gotten 1 cannon wave. We get 2 plates, which is 320 gold. And we get 1 more wave and then reset ourselves. All of this whole advantage I just generated that I normally shouldn't be able to versus Kennen. Again, a hard countered matchup. I was able to do it by understanding 30 seconds ago that if I can get Kennen low enough, I can get him to reset, use my teleport, reset myself, and get an easy 700 gold while denying a cannon wave and half of this wave, maybe. Now he gets all this wave, but still a really good lead. Now I'm going to walk you through the second play. This is basically the reason I didn't use Flash earlier is so I can set up this play now. This is the same Kennen. We have just reset. We walk back to lane. Kennen's pushed up here. We're just going to clear the wave, and we're going to see what Kennen does. All right. So here I'm walking up. I have Stride Breaker now. Now, why am I buying Stride Breaker? Mythic is a question I get asked about a lot. On Illaoi, you can build Gore Drinker, Divine Sunder, Trinity Force, Frostfire Gauntlet, or Stridebreaker. Items are built based on the strategies you want to use to win the game. So what I want to do, try to slow Kennen down, because that slow is really vital to laning my E. Again, this champion is very hard to hit with E, so I want to get close and I want to slow. So what I can do is use Stridebreaker. I've got the buff here from the Stridebreaker passive, so I got a little bit of move speed. And Kennen went to poke me. That was a mistake. Now I'm within range to Stridebreaker. So you can see here, I'm casting Stridebreaker. That's going to give me a slow. I'm going to W. I'm going to walk back a little bit. I don't want to full commit here, right? And I also have Tentacle coming up. So I want to kind of wait for this Tentacle to come up. It's going to spawn right here. And I want to have the turret aggro as well. Now here, I am going to go for the Flash Arm. I'm going to back up a little bit. I want Kennen to buy in a little bit here. The Flash Arm. Now this is a different scenario than earlier. Notice the difference in health. That's really important. Kennen's a lot lower. In the last play, Kennen was full health, and I had less AD. Now Kennen's at 70% health, and the Spirit's at 70% health. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Flash R. This gets me a Tentacle, and I have this Tentacle, and we have the turret. Okay? These Tentacles on spawn are going to slam the Spirit. What I want to do is use my W to keep up with Kennen. I want to stay kept up with Kennen. Kennen's going to take a lot of damage from the Spirit, and he's going to get slowed by the break. So we're going to do that. I'm going to keep using W's to keep up. You see there, he uses a belt thing, whatever it's called. And I get Sun as well. So this is not looking great, honestly. Now, worst case in this situation, though, is my Tentacles slams, it misses. Kennen still can't lane anymore. I push, I get demolished 2 plates, easy. And we see, look at the map. We see 2 dead, and we see 2 bot. So we know we can push here. Kennen has no backup. So worst case, this is a really good situation to be in. Best case, we get a kill. Okay, we get a kill, right? And so now we took a matchup that was hard countered. We did a couple little things really well on a good player, right? This is a Grandmaster's player. But we just executed 2 strategies using some little mechanical advantages or just mechanics in general. And now we've gotten 4 plates, turret, we get another wave. We now have 1,500 gold. I think we got about 2,400 gold over the course of the last 2 plays, over the last 2 minutes. Really, really well executed. Hopefully you can take that and use it to maybe beat some of your opponents.